Yo, what is going on, my people? Today in this video, I'm just gonna be tinting the 350Z. Tired of it being a fishbowl, so finally gonna get you know, her tinted up and stuff. I'm gonna be doing 35% tint, and it's also gonna be ceramic. I'm gonna end up doing the eyebrows, the driver windows, the little quarter panel windows, and then the rear hatch. So yeah, let's get into the video, baby. All right, I'm gonna be tinting the 350Z. This is a ceramic and it is 35%. So I'm gonna do the back hatch first, and then I think I'm probably gonna do the passenger, and then the eyebrow, and then the driver door afterwards, just because I've never tinted before. So I feel like if I save the driver door last, it'll be better, you know, because that's my side. What you mean? So yeah, I'm gonna wash all the windows down real quick, and then yeah, we're gonna end up doing the back hatch window first. All right, I'm gonna roll out this tint and get it to the size and then cut it. I'm aware I probably shouldn't be holding this while I'm walking around putting soapy water down, but it is what it is. This is definitely harder than it looks, for sure.
Oh, tinting, yeah, it takes a lot of time. We have someone that comes in and does.
Just trying to get rid of the excessive stuff. What'd you do? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the edges are not perfect, but I'm still gonna cut it and kind of see how it ends up anyways, so yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm aware that this is not perfect, but I got most of these things out, these little air pockets, but I'm not tinting the whole entire window. I'm just tinting the inner part. I don't know if you can see just this inner part right here, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it and then place it in the inside and see how that goes. Yeah, this is probably the worst window to start on, to be honest, but I mean, it is what it is. It's all a part of the learning experience. Yeah, this is rough. There we go. All right. That's what I seen the guy do on YouTube. He got in the back trunk. I'm like, fuck it. Got the film off, baby. That was a pain in the ass, I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, the whole window's on. Now it's just a matter of squeezing out, getting all the bubbles and making it somewhat look right. The edges are ass cheeks. Fry me in the comments about it, but you know, it is what it is.
Mom spaghetti.
Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I am no professional, but this is kind of how the edging ended up coming out. See right there, it has still a bubble I need to work out in here and here. But for the most part, came out decent if you're not looking close at it. See the edging right here, looks booty cheeks. But yeah, I got most of the bubbles out from here. Really, it's just this side that you can kind of see. Right here, I got a, where is it? Right here, I got a crinkle in the wrap. And then there's just annoying bubbles that I'm struggling to get out. And then, yeah, there's one on the bottom there as well. Other than that, though, it didn't come out too bad. All right, a little update. So yeah, my edges are not the best, but here, I'll show you. Right here, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, where the edges are right there. The edges are cooked, but as far as these dotted lines go right there, when it went further out, it was causing too much of these right here, these little pockets of soapy water. So I ended up just cutting a little bit on the inside, and as you can see, my edging is cooked. Look at that right there. Hold on. My edging right there is cooked, but it's all a part of the process. As you can see, the gap that I have right here. Most of it's not going to be noticeable. I have plenty of extra tint to use right over there. So, you know, I can always retint this if I need to in the future. But right now, yeah, I just got the window cleaned, and I'm going to work out the rest of kind of the water, or the soapy water pockets, and then this window should be done. And then I think I'm gonna do the eyebrow first, and then I'll end up doing the passenger and the driver window. Plenty long, right? Here, no, put it up, put it up.
Yeah, well, go right there.
Oh. Yo, we could just do a measurement. Grab a tape measurement. And measure that out on that end. Yeah, it doesn't have it all the way to that line.
It's about just shy of 7 inches.
7 inches.
What do you mean by that?
Alright, I am going to try and cut this top part off. I got the measurements right as far as the sides go, where that line is for how low your brow can go. But doing this top part across the windshield is going to be interesting, that's for sure. So we'll see how it goes. Z33, baby. All right, this front brow ended up turning out a lot better than I thought. I got most of the bubbles out. And I have it on the outside instead of the inside because there's these two Velcro things that I would need to get rid of, and doing it on the inside would be a pain in the ass. So, but the edges aren't perfect. I think it came out pretty good. It's not super low because you have to go, can't have it below that line right there, which it kind of is on this corner, but should be fine. Should clear. Now I just got to do the side windows. I'm going to do the passenger side first, and then I'll end up doing the driver last, so I can kind of get a feel for how to work around the window with the tint. Alright, this is what the 35% tint looks like on the inside with the ceramic tint. And then this is what it looks like without. I wasn't happy with, hold on. I wasn't happy with the driver's side, so I ended up taking off the film. So when I get back to my apartment, I'm gonna end up redoing this window right here. I'm gonna have to re-clean it as well because I got it kind of dirty when I was taking off the film. But yeah, this is a good example of what it looks like, you know, being in a fishbowl. And then this is what 35% ceramic tint looks like. It's gonna look a lot different on the outside, but on the inside it doesn't look as dark. So yeah, I'm gonna head back to my apartment. I'm gonna retint the driver window, and then I also forgot to throw in the video the passenger window. I'm kind of happy with how it came out, but it could be better, so I might end up redoing that as well. And if I do, I'll throw it in the video. If not, then you guys are just gonna see the passenger, or sorry, you're just gonna see the driver window being done, and that's about it. So yeah. Alright, I forgot to film me cutting the film, but it's all good. Now I'm just gonna put on the inside of the window, take off the film, and see how it comes out. Alright, so one thing you want to do is get it below this window seal right here, and then line it up as best as you can. I'm going to close the door real quick and see, because the window's going to go up a little bit. You see this little gap right here between this corner and this window part right here. I'm going to close the door and see how this lines up real quick. All right, honestly, I'm pretty happy with that cut. All I'm gonna do is work out the rest of these bubbles, and then end up cleaning the window, and then that should be about it for that. All right, I just got done with the driver window. I think it came out pretty good. There's a bubble like down there that I'll have to get out, but other than that, I think it came out pretty good. That's the finished product, baby. I just saved myself $200.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got this off. I don't have time to shop vac it, but yeah. All you do is you screw off these. This is a flathead right there. This is the new piece. It's a good thing I got this cover as well. Otherwise, I would have to drill in new holes where these bolts go, because right here doesn't have any. See what I mean? So, but yeah, this is the the stock one, and then this is any trim above it. So should be okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to take these off, and the plates. I'm gonna have to take off all of these right here. Damn it. All right, well, I dropped in, it's like halfway under the car, so it's gonna stay there for now. Yeah, see, I gotta get those new ones in those holes. And then, yeah, this is just a metal bracket that goes over it that makes it look nice. This is all I need to get out. It's these two right here. Damn, I might not even be able to either. What the hell? Damn. Yeah, I might be fucked for changing these out. Maybe we could just put it over this for now and then put the old one back on. I don't know. Alright, so this is the one that was on the base model, and then this is the one I ordered online. It already has these screw out holes for this plate to go on and screw into. This one doesn't. So I'm going to use this drill bit real quick and screw in the holes, and then we won't have to worry about taking these out, because I don't even know if you can actually take these out just based on how they are. So just plate on and glue the holes. Alright, I'm gonna test and see if this goes through it. See if it catches. Alright, it does. That's perfect. Alright, there was 5 of these. I don't know if you guys can see me. What the hell, that is so trippy. Yeah, there's five of these. One of them's under the car. Alright, got the middle one in place. Looks like it's seated where it's supposed to be. So I just need to do these 4. And yeah, that's about it. This is the stock one, and I have to reuse this because I'm not able to get these back parts off that screw onto it. The new one I ordered, I already had these drilled holes. Now you have to drill these holes and then install it, and then you'll be able to put on the plate because it ends up blocking these. So I'm gonna put that on real quick and then screw it on and see how it looks. Alright, I got the old one back in place with the holes drilled in. Now all I need to do is end up putting, where is it at? Need to end up putting this bad boy back in place. Yeah, one of the screws is under the car, so when I move the car, then I'll have the last one. But other than that, we have all the screws and they're good to go on. But yeah, literally I did all this just for this stupid plate to go on, to give it a finished look down there. There we go. Now it should hold in place with that middle one. Yeah, there we go. Alright, there we go. That's the finished look. Don't mind the new mats that are officially dirty, but that's the complete look of the pedals. That's what I want. It's basically dark out now, so I'll show you guys the tint, what it looks like during the day. That's at the nighttime. But it's ceramic, so it doesn't look as dark as it actually is. But I'll close the door real quick. You guys get a... Grab my keys. Without the light. It's nothing crazy, but it's the sides and the back. I'll shut off the inside light. Of course it's blackout, so it's gonna look a lot darker than it is, but this is 35% ceramic tint, and I just have a little brow up front. I'll show you guys it during the daytime too. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys real quick what the tint looks like during the daytime. It's a sunny day out, and yeah, see what's going on. But yeah, this is the brow on the inside. Passenger door. You can see where my cuts weren't the best on the inside. Same goes for the back. See if I can zoom in right there. Honestly though, it came out pretty good. Those crinkles I still have in the tint right there. Same with the top. I still got to work out some bubbles right there. But overall, for the most part, I mean, my first time tinting, I feel like it came out pretty good. I'll show you what it looks like on the outside now. There's the tints right here, or the bubbles that still need to be worked out. Same with right here as well. And then I got some more bubbles that I ended up getting right here, if you can see that. Same with the brow too on the outside, right here as well. Other than that, I feel like it came out. I am aware that I should have used gloves, and I also should have used a razor blade to clean the windows. But you know, it is what it is. It still came out decent for me doing it my first time. I definitely do not claim to be a professional tinter by any means. I think it came out pretty good, and like I said, I have an extra tint if I need to do any retinting. So yeah, if I do, it's probably gonna be another video of me tinting 350Z. So yeah, what the helly Barry, what the helly Burton, what the helly Cyrus. I appreciate the support in my most recent video. It's almost at 300 views. I never would have expected that, so W's in the chat. Still on the road to 50 subscribers, baby. So smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Tinting definitely is not easy. So yeah, keep that in mind when you do it. Then again, it's also not extremely hard. So but yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Appreciate the support, and yeah, love you guys. Adios.